All right, so I just played inside here. This is the battery B of the Brandon Pit B. I didn't play in the pit. I played inside there. It sounded fucking cool as shit, man. So I was back there. Yeah, numbers on the walls. On the walls. I was back there leaning against like 12. So get back there. And the mic was between 11 and 13. And of course we were facing this way. Because back there you get this sort of, almost like a slap back delay. Anyway, this is a U shape. So if you go in that door, this U's all the way around. Really cool. This is the one that has the wooden, here the mortar pitch. They had 4 of them. They had one back there. Apparently there was too many. They filled in the back 2 and kept these. This one obviously has grass over it. It's been filled. There you go. There was a sign. This one, I think an Eagle Scout. Excavation and interpretation of this well was part of a 2010 Eagle Scout project. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there you go. Very cool. That's crazy though. And then they had the like the telephone building or the command building was over here. So they had a plotting place where they plotted the trajectory. And then according to this guy, Kevin, he said that this was where the firing mechanism was here in that box. And then he said they had a magneto, which was like a backup firing in case the power went down. They could hand wind this magneto and still fire off the weapon, which is pretty cool. This is the, I guess it's the equivalent of a Radio Shack of the day. Of course they didn't have radio yet, but so it had these boards that slid out. I'll go back in there, and they would write on them in chalk, and they'd slide them out. And so they had to have phones. So they would have a phone in here. Anyway, let's get the light on. But these boards here, so that one said load. So they would say, one said azimuth, one said load. I can't remember what the elevation, that one was EL. And so yeah, they write on these in chalk and then they slide them out so that they could read them out there. And they didn't have to say anything. Here's a nice soda can. Excuse me, what was that? All right, thanks buddy. Oh, no, this is the reason I am here, is to pick up trash. So, yep, and then they had a telephone in here, I believe. And then they had this thing, what do you say, that would hang on these hooks here. And it was like sounds almost like it would move and mimic something that was underneath it. It's in the batteries too, so anyway. But yeah, so they write on the board what the elevation, the load, elevation, azimuth, and then something else. I can't remember what the other one was. Slide the boards out. Those guys would read it out here, and then they would make the adjustments, and then they would fire it here. It's pretty wild. So anyway, this one is really cool. And there's another one over there. There are 2 batteries, but they have a A and a B pit. This is the B pit, and then the A pit's that way. That's the one that has that little tower that goes up. You can climb up it. Pretty cool. Anyway, I got my guitar today. Yes, this one sounds great. This is where that guy said that people had recorded before, and they probably had some shit on YouTube. It's pretty wild. Let's get down in there. You can see all the metal it took to. Pretty wild, man. How thunderous this thing must have sounded. This is pretty crazy. Oh, some trash. So, pretty fucking wild, man. Oh, yeah. So, I'm cherishing every day out here. Anyway, I guess we're gonna have to bonus. You earn Skittles. Let's do. I don't that stuff. Anyway, sorry, buddy. This place is. It's a kid's dream to run around here, which I'm able to do, and in this little vehicle here, which is a fabulous 6-wheel Gator diesel. It's fun as hell. Anyway, yep, go.